Hey everybody, this is Chris again, and I figured it's about time I done a video. Haven't done one in a while. I got to thinking the other day, we got a lot of Dollar Generals popping up. And don't get me wrong, I like a good Dollar General if you can get through it. A lot of times they don't like to put the stock up. You got to get it off one of them carts by yourself. But anyway, made me start thinking, we don't have a Dollar General close to my house. I live in the middle of nowhere. And but we do have a couple what I call mom and pop shops. Little stores that you can buy gas, you can get nails, a hammer, plumbing parts, chainsaw blade, a yoo-hoo, a moon pie. Yeah. I was at one the other day, not too long ago, and I got Bernice. She works there. She's been there forever. She's in there making breakfast sandwiches, and she makes some of the best sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits I ever had in my life. Yeah. And I think she only got one eye because she's always got one closed because that cigarette in her mouth hanging out. But she wears a hairnet. Yeah, keep it safe. Yeah. But them cigarette ashes falling in my bacon, egg, and cheese or my sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, it probably adds flavor. But I was getting gas there the other day, and this young guy pulls in a little sports car, and I'm like, this boy ain't from here. And he couldn't figure out how to get the pump working. These pumps are old. They look like a R2-D2 or some old slot machine, silver, and it's got that metal lever that when you take the handle off to put it in your car, you have to flip that switch over. Well, he couldn't figure it out. So I reach over there and flip the switch for him, and I think he was kind of embarrassed. And he's trying to make conversation with me. Now, I drive an old truck, and I try to keep it as nice as I can, but it's nothing special. And I had the door open, and he looks in and he goes, "Hey, why does that truck have 3 pedals in it?" And at first, I didn't get it. and this is where I knew he wasn't from around here. I thought he was joking. I said, that's a clutch pedal. He said, "What's a clutch?" I said, "You see that stick in the middle of the truck?" I said, "That's called a stick shift. You have to push that clutch in and shift the gears." I said, "It's not an automatic. It doesn't do it for you." He had no idea what I was talking about. What's this world coming to? This is Chris doing what I can. Take it easy.